Adi and welcome. This is Yamuna Devi. I'm so happy to be here with you today. This human life is a blessing. This human life is allowing us to experience everything that life has to offer us in this physical plane. We are here to experience all the beauty, the joy, the sadness, the positive, the negative, light, the darkness, the joy, the sadness, everything. Because this is the play of human life. Human life, that is the beauty of it. How to learn to understand how to work around different situations. That is what we're here for. And we're here to learn every moment and to understand that there is a greater divine purpose, there is a greater divine power, and that we are not in control of anything. We're here just to flow, to live the best life. But who makes the choice of how you want to live? We do. We are the ones that make that choice. We are the ones that are responsible for how we want to live our life, how we want to enjoy this life. No one else is responsible but you. There are choices. We make the choice. So today, I want you to ask yourself, how do I want to live my life from now on? If we live too much in the past, we remain stuck in that space, in that sadness, in our trauma, in our, upbringing and our difficulties. But the truth is, we are none of that. And it's very difficult to live in that space always. It's very heavy, it's very dense, and it's timing. And you are not really enjoying the moment. You are still living stuck in that past and that space. But what if I told you that you can move on from that space? You can live and enjoy life and bring about that beautiful space that lies within that divine presence that is within you. And yes, joy and happiness exist within you. It exists within me. You have to make the choice to feel better, to be happy. It's an active choice. It's not passive. It's not something that will just happen. You have to actively search, actively change, actively make that transformation. The choice is yours. You have to make that active choice to feel wonderful, to enjoy this life. How do you want to live this life? How? I want to live fully. I want to live joyfully. I want to embrace every moment of my life. I want to fully embrace every experience of my life. I want to do the good. I want to be good. I want to see that divine expression of my life. I want to see it. It starts with the choice. It starts with the thought. Everything is within you. Everything you need is within you. So the past, my dear friend, ask yourself, what is it that I can learn from those experiences? But not feeding into those negative cycles, negative patterns again and again and again. There's no way out if you continue in that space. The only way out is through that transformation, through that growth. What is it that I need to learn? And I'm going to tell you the truth that, how do I put this into words? The more difficulties the person overcomes, the more difficulties the person goes through, the more lessons there are to learn, the more blessings there are to receive, because every difficulty comes with a lesson. And that lesson, you need to understand it. You need to receive it. And in receiving that, you are able to connect with others. You are able to serve others in a more humble and simply way. You are able to understand the difficulties of others. And you are able to help them and understand them. Because if you don't go through those difficulties, you will never understand. You won't know. So trust. God is with you always. You're not alone. There's nothing to fear. You are protected. You are safe. You are safe. And you're not alone. No one talks about the struggles of their life or what they've gone through. No one talks, no one shares. So, but know that everyone is going through something. But the important part is that you are able to overcome that difficulty, that struggle, that whatever is happening in your life, you are able to overcome it. You have to trust. And most importantly, through that process, you have to be grateful every moment. Your life, you're breathing in and out. Thank you, God. Thank you, Divine Source. Thank you, Allah, Buddha, Ramakrishna, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you, because through this breath, I am able to understand human life, what it is to be human. It's a blessing. It's so beautiful. But you have to see all the blessings. Don't carry the weight of the sadness and anger and, all these difficult things, resentment. Why do you resent? Because you are blaming others for your pain. But no one is to blame for your pain. No, don't create resentment in your heart. Don't carry that weight in your pain, that scar in your heart. That's too hard. You block yourself from enjoying your life. You block yourself from living your life. And your life is more precious than that resentment, than that pain, than that suffering. Let it go. Let it go. It does not serve you. Does not serve you. You release it by coming into terms with that pain, with that resentment. Why is that resentment there? Because this happened to me growing up. Because I grew up difficult, with a lot of difficulty, with a lot of pain. Sometimes parents don't know any better when they're raising children, because they're also carrying that weight of their parents, their grandparents, their ancestors. They're carrying all that genetic information into their life. So as they're growing up, they're still building up more trauma, more pain, more trauma and pain, because they don't know how to deal with it as a child. And it is a process. That is why the process of forgiveness is very important. You have to understand, your parents tried the best they could with what they had, the tools they had. They don't know any better. They're carrying their own weight. They don't know how to teach. They don't know how to help their children. They're doing everything they knew to do best. And it's your opportunity, it's your chance to make the shift, to change, to forgive, to accept, to grow, to transform. I understand it could be painful. I've heard many stories, and all those stories are blessings because we learn from them. We learn. But we cannot stay stuck in repeating that same pattern. Oh, my childhood was very painful. We keep on that pain. We keep feeding that pain. Oh, we are not living the happiest life we could live. We're not living to the maximum, to the fullest, that divine space, that divine consciousness. We are not allowing anything to enter because we are blocked completely by that pain. So make the active choice to live your life, please. You are more blessed than you think you are. You don't even know it, but you are blessed, and your life is a blessing. Utilize your life properly. Do what you love. Connect with nature. Be happy. Fill that space within with love. And love will destroy everything else. All negativity will go because love is everything. Love is everywhere. Love is within you. You don't have to cultivate it. It's there. But other things are suffocating it, not allowing that inner truth to shine, your divinity to shine. Allow that consciousness to expand. Allow that divinity to expand. Give yourself the opportunity. Reflect. Reflect. Remember, it is an active choice. You need to do your part. Everyone here is doing their part. Everyone here is doing their role in this life, in this plane, divine plane. But we need to have that opportunity to be with ourselves, to reflect, to introspect, to journal, to write. You can talk out loud, just voice. Use your voice to express yourself, and you will see that you are not alone. Thank you so much for being here. You are divine. You are so blessed. You are safe. You are protected. Thank you. I send you lots of love and good wishes. Thank you for being in this beautiful space with me today. Thank you for sharing space with me, time with me. And I pray for you. I pray for you to bring about those beautiful qualities within you. Bring those precious gifts you have outside to the world. Don't bring your pain with you. Learn from it. Accept. Let it go. Thank you so much for being here. I send you lots of love and good wishes, blessings. Hari Om Thankful.